And vigils going on right now across the country as demonstrators make their voices heard nearly 1 week after the verdict in the George Zimmerman trial. Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Wright, in for Greg Jarrett. Welcome to America's News Headquarters.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie Colby, and those demonstrations have been going on all day, scheduled in 100 cities. Large turnouts already seen in Miami. We've been showing you New York, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Philadelphia. Look at the screen. The numbers have really multiplied throughout the day. All after a Florida jury acquitted the former Neighborhood Watch volunteer in the death of Trayvon Martin. And Brian Yanis is live in Lower Manhattan with more on us. Brian, what are you seeing?
Jamie, it really was an energetic showing here in downtown Manhattan in front of the federal office buildings, where more than 500 people gathered to not only listen to Trayvon Martin's mother, Sybrina Fulton, but also civil rights activists who are just really calling to try to figure out what to do next after the verdict. You know, when you looked at it, there was people with posters, people with umbrellas to block themselves from the summer heat. We just went over the first summer heat wave. They were here with their kids. It was very energetic, very peaceful, and very positive. Sybrina Fulton spoke for the first time to them, and she really said, you know what, this is really, it doesn't matter, you know, not guilty for murdering her son. This is what she said. She said, it's not about the not guilty verdict for murdering her son. Why don't you take a look at her shot right now?
Trayvon is not here to speak for himself. It's very important as parents, godparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, you speak up for these children. Yes. Trayvon was a child.
There you go. So this was just one of 100 vigils that were taking place across the country, from Los Angeles to Houston to Philadelphia to D.C. and in Miami, where Trayvon Martin's father, also spoke. The vigils are meant to put more pressure on the Department of Justice and the federal government to investigate possible civil rights violations that George Zimmerman may have committed against Trayvon Martin, one of them including racially profiling him. We spoke to one mother who traveled here to New York City from Maryland with 3 generations of her family, including her young son.
I want my kids to understand that you have to fight for what you feel is right. You don't have to get violent. I wanted them to also kind of to correlate with the time of Martin Luther King, the struggles that he went through to set the path for them to be able to sit on the bus. And I told them today, this situation, and they didn't want to come, but I made them come. You come here today, you're going to feel what their struggle was to get you to where you are today.
Perhaps one of the biggest.
So there you have it. It's just multiple generations of families that were here experiencing this event, a very positive event. The vigils are the latest in what's been a week-long event full of protests and rallies in New York City and Times Square. We saw that last week, as well in Los Angeles and California, where the rallies were a little bit more violent, even blocking interstates. But when you speak to the people here, they say, you know what, the verdict has passed, but now it's time to move forward to look at other major issues that are affecting the country, including stand your ground laws and as well as other race issues like racial profiling. Jamie?
All right, great report, Brian. Thank you very much.